All right, park number 2 on this Coaster Odyssey. This is still day 1 because Kentucky Kingdom was a bust. So, got 5 hours here if I don't get rained out here later. Right now, weather's good. Should have enough time to get some things in. I was originally planning to come here tomorrow morning, but tomorrow morning might get rained out. So, Kentucky Kingdom was a bust. At least I'll get some time here, even though I've ridden all the coasters here that I'm allowed to do. But it's such a great park. Looking forward to re-riding them. Last year, made my first ever visit to Kings Island after 6 days at Cedar Point. That was not fair to Kings Island. Not doing it this way this year. Coming here after a total bust at Kentucky Kingdom. This just feels amazing to be here. I already thought a lot of this park, but just being in here for a few minutes, I already feel like I underrated this. We got the geese here. Don't know if they paid admission. They probably have season passes. There's more down there. $40-year anniversary this year. My favorite ride in the park. I've been looking forward to this. My second favorite non-RMC Woody, right behind Prowler. Yep, that's right, row 17. That's the way to go on this. Diamondback at Frontier City is still better. This one has more airtime moments on it, but the 2 airtime moments on Diamondback at Frontier City are much stronger than any airtime moments on this. And it is way, way smoother than this one. I rode it. I gave it the benefit of the doubt last year. I had ridden it over the course of 3 days, 3 consecutive days, and it was very rattly all 3 days. Figured maybe I was just here on a bad weekend. It was extremely rattly this time too. Uncomfortable about 2 or 3 moments that were like jackhammering level rattle. That was really uncomfortable, giving me a headache for a moment. Diamondback at Frontier City does not do that. So, sorry. It's still good. The airtime kind of makes up for the negative moments because the airtime is very good on it, but you got to take the bad with the good, and it kind of balances out to kind of an average ride in my opinion. I love Backlot Stunt Coaster, and believe it or not, I actually partially grayed out on the double helix at the beginning. I partially grayed out on a family coaster. I love it. It's very forceful. It's got some nice turns, some airtime moments. It's got the cool special effects. And the special effects actually work here. Take that, King's Dominion. And speaking of great coasters, this is my 4th favorite in the park, behind Beast, Mystic Timbers, and Banshee. Haven't ridden it yet, but that's what I'm doing next. I love these corkscrews going in between the loops. And the Batwing. And the best new addition for 2019 at any park in the world. Yeah, I'll skip it. And my 5th favorite coaster at the park, Firehawk. Oh wait, no, never mind. Hopefully a Giga next year. Sure. Sure. If you want.
Follow me on Snapchat, Addy_432. Okay. Use code laser in the Fortnite item shop.
What's your favorite ride here?
Oh, this one.
Flight of Fear?
Flight of Fear and Dungeon back.
Nice. You excited about what's coming over there next year? Yeah. Me too.
Addy_432 on Snapchat. Hit me up. Laser in the Fortnite item shop.
Hey. I remember not liking this last year. What was wrong with me then? That was great. At least by Mine Train standards it was. What can you say? Arrow can do no wrong. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Adventure Express now. I really liked it. Now on to Banshee. Been building up the anticipation for this. I'm pretty sure I will still stick with Montu as my favorite invert, but still, this is excellent. It's not as intense as Montu. I think the layout is actually better, but it's not as intense. And that's what makes Montu better. Okay, I do like Montu more, but this is still easily my second favorite invert. And to clarify what I said earlier, I said that Banshee might have the better layout. I think Banshee, what I meant by that is they have the more interesting this has the more interesting layout, more creative layout. Also, there's no mid-course brake run on this, and it's a longer ride. It's weird, Montu isn't as long, yet it has a mid-course brake run. But Montu is more intense, and it has those trenches that make it, that just really adds so much to the ride. One of the great things about Banshee is, of course, the vest restraints. On Montu, I gotta grab the restraints and lean my head forward to keep from getting headbanging. But on Banshee, headbanging is impossible with those vest restraints. That's why I love them. I do understand the criticism that some people have of them. They do come down tighter as the ride goes along. And if you're taller, which I'm not a tall person, but if you are a tall person, it can make it kind of hard to breathe while you're sitting on the brake run, but during the ride, it's no big deal. At least it isn't for me. Maybe if I were super tall, like over 6 foot tall, maybe I'd feel differently. Okay. The inline twist at the end here is... There was the Banshee scream. The inline twist, as the 7th and final inversion on this, is the best inversion on any invert that I've been on. That slow-moving inline twist at the end, you get good hang time on it. I love that. And I cannot remember what this double inversion is called. Why can't I remember that? That's kind of like a dive loop into an Immelman. Then you do another vertical loop and then the inline twist as your 7th inversion. I made the long trek out to ride the Bat. As far as the suspended coasters go, I'd say pretty close for me between this one and Ninja at Six Flags Magic Mountain. I think I like Ninja more though. I'm not sure what it is about it, but they're both really fast. for a suspended coaster. Got good force to it. They both swing like almost 90 degrees at least one point in the ride. They do mention the Eiffel Tower in this song. I just got a front row partial rain ride on the Beast with the train all to myself. Beast is the ride that's open for early entry at this time of year. At least for April, I mean for May, maybe also June. I think in July it switches to Mystic Timbers and Diamondback. I better get some more rides in, just in case it starts raining heavier.
Everyone put your hands in the air. Hey, whatever you just don't care, it's a party.
Okay, I rode more towards the front today. Yesterday I rode in the back. More towards the front, definitely much smoother ride. Took away the jackhammering, which made it so much better. If I could ride like that all the time, it would be my fourth favorite ride in the park. That was so crazy. Yesterday was truly jackhammering level rattle. It was very painful. But today, again, might still be that way in the back, but towards the front was a lot smoother. Just a slight rattle, not uncomfortable at all. I still say the layout is nowhere near the level of like a Goliath or Mako. I should also add that today's ride was in the rain. The weather's a bit cooler, probably about maybe 70 degrees. Yesterday it was in the 80s when I rode, and I was in the back, so it was probably riding faster. And riding in the back, the airtime is stronger, but so is the rattle. So you got to pick your poison on it if you want jackhammering and better airtime, or do you want a smoother ride and floater airtime? Now, what else can I say? I could ride Mystic Timbers all day long. I love these GCIs. Oh, I love the good GCIs, which is most of them. I've done 5, so 4 of them have been good. Even though I like Prowler more than this is still smoother. This is going to be more popular with more people. I've ridden Diamondback 4 times today. They've all been good rides. A little bit of a rattle, but not too bad. Also done Mystic Timbers and Beast 4 times. I don't have much time today, so gotta get over to Banshee. And of course, gotta do Vortex. It is raining. That has kept the lines down a lot. I mean, you can even see Diamondback. We were walking right into the station. Not quite like that now, but that's nothing. You're practically walking right into the station. Beast is running with a lot of empty rows. Mystic Timbers is practically a station weight, just like Diamondback. I'm happy I got those good rides because I really wanted to love this ride last year and I just couldn't because the rattle was too intense. And yesterday it was too, but today rattle wasn't so bad, but I do think it comes down to where you sit on the train. Sat towards the front and it wasn't so bad. And maybe the rain is helping with it also. Very underrated ride. There's Son of Beast station. They even still have the fast lane sign up there. So yep, that's the exit for Son of Beast, because it's also leads to the exit for the Bat. They probably sealed off the original entrance, or maybe just redone it all for Son of Beast. Yeah, this has definitely got to be the queue for Son of Beast. They probably redid all this somehow. It's a pretty wide exit for Bat. Yeah, this is the extended queue. Then you would lead up into the station through there. I've got in the same number of rides today as I did yesterday with 2 less hours. 18 rides in just over 3 hours. Now I want to go ride Son of Beast, but it's not open. So that'll do it for Kings Island. A short day, a half day yesterday, about 3 hours today. But got a lot done. Not nearly as busy as it was last year when I came in July.